Here is Danny, and today, Dan Mitra, bringer of mediocre news, has finally given us some info about the rental server program in Battlefield 5 and why it still isn't implemented yet. Here is Dan's official and full explanation. I quote, "In regards specifically to RSP, I'm going to keep it simple. You haven't seen an update in our direction with RSP because we haven't made a full decision internally whether we can or cannot deliver it. RSP needs to meet standards and your expectations with the tools we provide. That takes development resources. It also needs to make economical development sense. We can't introduce a feature that ends up costing more to keep maintained than it returns." I know that statement will open up a lot more debate, and I encourage that, but it is the reality of the situation. In other words, we don't want to impact development resources of the main game quality of life commitment and upcoming content by routing the team bandwidth to the RSP development. There's also financial implications here that go well beyond my remit. Let's tackle the former before we tackle the latter. That said, is RSP off the table? Not at all. Our teams need to weigh in carefully and either commit fully to the servers or not provide at all. And you need an official statement on what the decision is once it has been made." End quote. So in the end, like always, it's a money issue. Does the cost give a nice return on the investment? And with the apparently not amazing sales of Battlefield 5 and no premium pass to sell, it might end up being a no. But of course, nothing is truly confirmed. But curiously enough, a developer at DICE, who I won't name of course, once said it's quite easy to port over maps, assets and such from Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 5, since the builds are quite similar. Just like Battlefield 3 and 4 share the same DNA. So I don't know, how hard would it be to port over Battlefield 1's rental server program to Battlefield 5? Even with its limitations, it's still better than nothing. But hey, what do I know? I'm just an armchair developer. I also do want to mention, don't go after Dan Mitra. He is an awesome dude and it is not his fault. Totally do send him why you think RSP should be a thing and that EA should totally unblock me on Twitter, since that would really spread the good word of my channel. Sorry Pelican, I will steal that one. But that is all I got for now. This was Danny and I see you on the battlefield.